Once upon a time, in a distant land, lived a beautiful young girl named Karen. She resided in a small house with her loving mother. Karen was full of curiosity, always looking at the stars and wondering about the mysteries of the world above. Her mother once told her that stars were the souls of people who had passed on, forever shining in the sky. Karen cherished this idea deeply. Karen's life was simple. She had only one toy, a single dress, and a pair of slippers handmade by her mother. Though they were old and worn, she loved them dearly. One unfortunate day, her mother fell very ill. Karen, worried and desperate, traveled to the city to find medicine. On her way, she stumbled upon a pair of dazzling red shoes abandoned on the road. Captivated by their beauty, she brought them home. Her mother, though too weak to argue, gently discouraged her from keeping something that might belong to someone else. Respecting her mother's words, Karen placed the shoes under her bed and promised not to wear them. Time passed, and tragedy struck. Her mother passed away. Karen was devastated. While visiting her mother's grave, she wore the red shoes, unable to resist them. The shoes caught everyone's attention, but Karen was lost in her grief and memories. A kind and wise woman, witnessing her sorrow, took Karen in. She offered her care and a new home, hoping to raise her well. As the years passed, the woman noticed Karen's attachment to the red shoes. They were worn and dirty, yet Karen refused to let go. Eventually, the woman persuaded her to throw them away and promised to buy her new ones. Karen agreed reluctantly, though she deeply missed the red shoes. Growing up, Karen became even more beautiful, but her stubbornness only grew stronger. She often rejected the woman's gifts and food, demanding things her own way. Despite her attitude, the woman never stopped trying to give her love and comfort. One day, while shopping for clothes, Karen saw a pair of red shoes just like the ones she had lost. But the woman insisted on buying her practical black shoes instead, something suitable for all occasions. Karen, as always, refused to compromise. Tired but unable to argue, the woman ended up buying both. Back home, her exhaustion and Karen's unyielding nature left the woman disheartened. Later, they had to attend a funeral. The woman asked Karen to wear the black shoes. But Karen secretly wore the red ones, hiding them until they left home. At the funeral, the red shoes once again drew everyone's gaze. Whispers and glances followed. The woman, embarrassed and upset, realized Karen had defied her again. Her disappointment was deep. Coincidentally, a prince passing by noticed Karen. He was enchanted by her presence and invited her to a grand dance event that night. Excited, Karen danced with joy, but something strange happened. She couldn't stop dancing. The red shoes controlled her, moving endlessly, dragging her through fields, up hills, through mud and thorns. Her feet ached, and her heart cried out for rest, but the shoes refused to let go. Finally, when Karen admitted defeat in her heart and gave up her stubbornness, the shoes slipped off on their own. She collapsed to the ground in pain and exhaustion. The shoes danced wildly on their own, but Karen no longer needed them. Using a stick for support, she limped home. Tears of relief and sorrow filled her eyes as she reached the kind woman's home. She embraced her, filled with regret for her past behavior. Her promise to never be stubborn again marked a turning point. From that day, life became calm and joyful. One morning, someone knocked at the door. It was the prince, who had searched for her since the night of the dance. Their story of love began that day, rooted in growth, forgiveness, and the decision to let go of pride.